Friends, let's talk about hand washing. It's a simple act, yet it holds immense power in maintaining our health and well-being. We often overlook its significance, but today let's dive deeper into why hand washing is so crucial. It's something your mum nagged you about. Remember those childhood days when your mum would insist you wash your hands before every meal, after playing outside or when you came home from school? It might have seemed like an overreaction back then, but she was onto something important. It's something you do quickly before leaving a public restroom. We often rush through it, barely giving it a second thought. A quick splash of water, maybe a dab of soap if we're feeling particularly hygienic and we're out the door, but is that really enough? It's also something, and I can't stress this enough, that's actually important. Hand washing is not just a routine, it's a critical practice that can prevent the spread of illnesses and infections. It's a simple yet effective way to protect ourselves and others. Think about all the things you touch in a day. From the moment you wake up, your hands are in constant contact with various surfaces. Your phone, which you probably check first thing in the morning, a menu at your favorite restaurant, a doorknob at your workplace, and countless other objects. Your phone, a menu, a questionable doorknob. Each of these surfaces can harbor germs, bacteria, and viruses. We often don't realize how many germs we come into contact with daily. Now imagine those surfaces covered in tiny, invisible ninjas. These ninjas are stealthy, lurking on every surface, waiting for an opportunity to strike. They are the germs that can cause illnesses, and they are everywhere. Ninjas that can make you sick. That's germs, basically. They can enter your body through your mouth, nose, or eyes, especially if you touch your face without washing your hands first. This is how infections spread. Tiny ninjas of the microbial world just waiting to launch an attack on your immune system. Under a microscope, these germs look like tiny monsters, ready to wreak havoc on your health. But don't worry, there's a way to fight back, and the best way to stop them: washing your hands. Proper hand washing with soap and water can eliminate these germs, reducing the risk of infections. It's a simple yet powerful defense mechanism. It's not rocket science, folks, it's basic hygiene. Yet many of us still don't do it correctly. We might think a quick rinse is enough, but effective hand washing requires more effort. But here's the thing. Washing your hands isn't just about splashing some water around and calling it a day. It's about using soap, scrubbing all parts of your hands, and doing it for at least 20 seconds. This ensures that all the germs are washed away. Oh no, my friends, there's more to it than that. Proper hand washing involves a few key steps: wetting your hands, applying enough soap, scrubbing all surfaces, including the back of your hands, between your fingers and under your nails, rinsing thoroughly, and drying with a clean towel. Which brings us to our next point. Hand washing is a simple act, but it requires mindfulness and consistency. By making it a habit, we can protect ourselves and those around us from the spread of harmful germs. So let's take hand washing seriously and make it a part of our daily routine. You see, soap and water are like the dynamic duo of hand hygiene. They work together in perfect harmony to keep our hands clean and free from harmful germs. It's a partnership that has stood the test of time, a classic combination that never fails to deliver. Soap, with its magical slippery properties, helps lift dirt and germs off your skin. It's like a superhero with the power to dislodge those pesky invaders that cling to your hands. The soap molecules surround the dirt and germs, making it easier for them to be washed away. Water washes those bad boys away. It's the final act in this cleansing performance, rinsing off the soap along with the dirt and germs. The water carries away the unwanted guests, leaving your hands fresh and clean. It's a classic good versus evil story. On one side, we have the dirt and germs, the villains of our tale. On the other, we have soap and water, the heroes who come to our rescue. It's a battle that plays out every time we wash our hands, but here's the plot twist. Sometimes soap and water need a sidekick. In certain situations, they need a little extra help to ensure that our hands are truly clean. Enter the gloves, the unsung heroes of hand hygiene. Because let's be honest, those germs can be sneaky. They can hide in the tiniest crevices of our skin, evading even the most thorough washing. That's why in some cases, gloves can provide an additional layer of protection. They cling to your skin like a reality TV contestant clinging to their 15 minutes of fame. No matter how hard you try, some germs just don't want to let go, but with gloves you have an extra barrier that can help keep those stubborn germs at bay. That's where gloves come in. Yes, gloves. They might seem like an unusual addition to your hand washing routine, but they can make a big difference, especially in environments where hygiene is of utmost importance. I know what you're thinking. Gloves? For washing my hands? Isn't that a bit much? It might seem over the top, but in certain situations, it's a necessary step to ensure complete cleanliness. And to that, I say, hold my rubber chicken, because we're about to dive into the wonderful world of glove-assisted hand washing. It's a fascinating topic that might just change the way you think about hygiene. Get ready, folks, because things are about to get squeaky clean. With gloves, soap, and water working together, we can achieve a level of cleanliness that goes above and beyond. So next time you wash your hands, consider giving gloves a try. You might be surprised at the difference they can make. Look, I get it. Wearing gloves to wash your hands might seem as unnecessary as wearing a raincoat in the shower, but trust me on this one, there's a method to this madness. Think of it this way. Gloves are like a suit of armor for your hands. They create a barrier between your skin and all those nasty germs lurking on surfaces. So while you're busy lathering up, those germs are left out in the cold, wondering how they got outmaneuvered by a simple pair of gloves. And the best part, gloves come in different sizes, colors, and materials. You can find gloves that fit your style, your mood, and your level of germophobia. It's like a choose-your-own adventure for hand hygiene.
Section 4, Glove Affairs, Adventures in Rubber Protection. This section is dedicated to the unsung heroes of hygiene, the rubber gloves. They are not just a tool, but a symbol of our commitment to cleanliness and health.
Imagine this. You're at a public restroom, washing your hands with your trusty gloves on. The water is warm, the soap is foamy, and you feel a sense of satisfaction knowing that your hands are protected from the myriad of germs lurking around. The person next to you gives you a strange look. Do you feel self-conscious? Do you wonder if they think you're overreacting? Or do you...
A. Avoid eye contact and pretend you're a surgeon about to perform a life-saving operation. You imagine the bright lights of the operating room, the beeping of the monitors, and the critical nature of your task. Your gloves are your shield, your barrier against the chaos of the outside world.
B. Strike up a conversation about the benefits of glove-assisted hand washing. You explain how gloves provide an extra layer of protection, reducing the risk of contamination and promoting better hygiene practices. You share anecdotes about how gloves have saved you from countless germs and bacteria.
C. Burst into a spontaneous interpretive dance about the importance of hygiene. You twirl and spin, your gloves becoming an extension of your movements. Each gesture symbolizes the fight against germs, the celebration of cleanliness, and the joy of being protected.
The answer, my friends, is D, all of the above, because in the world of rubber protection, there is no single right way to embrace it. It's about confidence, creativity, and a commitment to staying clean. Because when you're wearing gloves to wash your hands, you're not just embracing cleanliness, you're embracing a lifestyle that says you care about your health and the health of those around you. It's a statement, a declaration of your dedication to hygiene.
You're a trendsetter, a pioneer, a champion of hygiene. You lead by example, showing others that it's okay to take extra precautions. You inspire others to think about their own hygiene practices and consider how they can improve. You're the kind of person who laughs in the face of germs, armed with nothing but a pair of rubber gloves and a heart full of soap. You find joy in the simple act of washing your hands, knowing that you're doing your part to stay healthy and keep others safe. And it's not just about the restroom. You wear your gloves with pride in all public spaces, from grocery stores to public transportation. Your gloves are a part of your daily routine, a constant reminder of your commitment to cleanliness. There are so many types of gloves to choose from, each with its own unique benefits. Whether it's latex, nitrile, or vinyl, each type offers a different level of protection and comfort. You take the time to choose the right gloves for each situation, ensuring that you're always prepared. You even take it a step further by educating others about the importance of gloves. You give presentations, share tips, and encourage others to adopt glove usage in their own lives. Your passion for hygiene is contagious, and you inspire others to take their own cleanliness seriously. With your gloves on, you feel empowered. You're ready to take on the world, one clean hand at a time. You face each day with confidence, knowing that you're doing everything you can to stay healthy and protect those around you. So here's to you, the glove-wearing hero. Keep washing, keep protecting, and keep inspiring. Your dedication to hygiene is making a difference, one pair of gloves at a time.
Section 5. The science of squeaky why gloves actually work.
Okay, enough with the jokes. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty, the science behind this whole glove thing, because believe it or not, there's actual research to back up this seemingly ridiculous idea.
Studies have shown that wearing gloves while washing hands can actually reduce the risk of cross-contamination. That means you're less likely to spread germs from one surface to another, or from your hands to your face, which, let's be honest, we all do more often than we'd like to admit.
Plus, gloves can help prevent the spread of infection, especially in healthcare settings. So next time you see a doctor or nurse wearing gloves, don't judge. They're just trying to keep everyone safe, one gloved handshake at a time.